There's a different rhythm to life in Tanzania. For 11 days, a team of Americans, mostly from the Northern Illinois Synod of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, immersed themselves in that. The team came in July 2008 with a very precise mission.
Put this trip together as kind of a dream come true to connect Northern Illinois Synod congregations with their diocese and Arusha region companions so that relationships could be built and renewed and so that we could come to understand better what the needs of the congregations and parishes in the Arusha region are.
Pastor Gary Erickson is in charge of the Companion Synod program for the Northern Synod.
We really wanted to see our companions, to get to know them again, to reacquaint ourselves with the territory in the area, and for many of our people, for the first time.
Among those who are coming to East Africa for the very first time is Bethany Nottingham from Rock Island, Illinois. Her home congregation, St. James Lutheran Church, lost contact with their companions in Dori. Bethany 19 was sent by her church to try to restore that connection.
Because you don't really get how big the world is, you know? When I've never traveled, so, you think you see on a map that it's this big, but you don't really get, how big it is. And when you go to church here and realize that they're doing basically the same thing we're doing, all the way across the other side of the world, it's kind of amazing.
Learning about the cultural differences between Illinois and East Africa is very rewarding to the visitors. But as Bethany said, we all worship the same God, and our similarities are what bring us together. Retired Pastor Phil Grunbach says transformation is part of coming together.
Those visits to the sister congregation is what changes people.
Pastor Phil came with his wife Anne to visit their companion parish in Malambo.
It's after people came back from their visits to their sister congregations that they're telling the stories, they're enthusiastic. Let's do something, let's cooperate, let's support them, let's pray for them. People come back with enthusiasm after making the visits to their sister congregation.
An essential part of the church's ministry in Tanzania is the schools, hospitals, and clinics that are operated by the Arusha diocese. The team visited Syrian Lutheran Hospital, renowned for its orthopedic work, fistula surgery, and HIV/AIDS hospice work, the multi-million-dollar Arusha Lutheran Medical Center, which is expected to open later in 2008, Masai Girls, a Lutheran secondary school for girls of pastoralist communities, and Peace House, a brand new secondary school for orphans. Though the big projects of the Arusha diocese get much attention, sometimes it is the simple things that make the most lasting impressions. Jack Chris is with First Lutheran Church in DeKalb, Illinois.
We're going up the side of a mountain to one of the churches, and we were some distance away from the actual church, and the choir was singing at It reminded me of what someday we'll hear when we're in heaven. Is sounded like angels in the distance. As we got closer, the choir escorted us to the church. I think that was probably one of the most moving experiences. Yeah.